I've wanted to ask this forever.
Oh,
go.
How do you feel about people calling you an industry plant?
Oh. Okay, you know what?
The term industry plant in music refers to an artist who is perceived as being artificially pushed into the spotlight by the music industry, rather than gaining fame through genuine grassroots support. This phenomenon has become increasingly prevalent in an age where social media and streaming platforms heavily influence an artist's visibility and success. Imagine a young musician with raw talent and genuine passion for their craft. They write heartfelt lyrics, spend countless hours honing their skills, and perform tirelessly at small venues, hoping to catch the attention of a record label or influential music tastemakers. However, in today's hyper-commercialized music landscape, talent alone doesn't always guarantee success. Instead, record labels may seek out artists who fit a specific image or sound, and then invest substantial resources into promoting them, often at the expense of more authentic voices. One prime example of an alleged industry plant is Billie Eilish. Despite her young age, she burst onto the music scene with a fully formed aesthetic and sound. Seemingly appearing out of nowhere, critics and skeptics have questioned whether her rapid rise to fame was truly organic, or if it was carefully orchestrated by industry insiders. While Eilish undeniably possesses talent, her meteoric ascent to stardom without the typical years of struggle and obscurity has fueled speculation about her authenticity as an artist.
How do you feel about people calling you an industry plant?
Oh. Okay, you know what? I just want to hear the reasons why that's said. Because I could understand it for somebody that, you know, I don't want to name names because I actually don't believe in the industry plant, because it's actually impossible to make somebody genuinely successful, and it be fake.
I agree.
You can get famous and it can be fake, but you can't actually have people love you and cherish you and have art that's really good.
Another example is Post Malone, who seemingly emerged overnight with his hit single, White Iverson.
Watch out, oh watch out, oh watch out, yeah. That's my shot, that's my shot, that's my...
Despite his sudden success, rumors circulated that he was backed by powerful industry connections, leading some to question the sincerity of his rise to fame.
You did something that I say is almost impossible to do. You posted a song of yours. I don't know which song it even was. Was it White Iverson, or what did you post on SoundCloud? White Iverson.
Yes, sir. White Iverson. Yes, sir.
All right. You write this song and you don't have a record deal. You're just another schlub living at home.
Yes, sir.
And you post it on SoundCloud. And how soon do people start listening to this song?
Instantly.
How weird is it that all of a sudden kids started passing this thing around to the point that you were getting 1 million streams in a month?
Sure.
It was, you're an unknown guy.
I think that it very much had to do, he's an Atlanta guy named Fat Man Key, and he is the most beautiful man in the fucking world. And he was there at the studio whenever I dropped it. So, and he was buddies with Wiz.
Well, what did Fat Man Key do? You put it up on SoundCloud.
He tweeted it. He sent it to Wiz, and then it just went fucking nuts. And then all these guys, Waka Flocka, everything, people I fucking looked up to for so long were just FaceTiming me in the middle of the night, and I was like, yo, what the this shit's crazy.
Another example is Tyla. The 21-year-old sensation from South Africa rose to stardom overnight with her song Water.
Make me harder, make me lose my breath, make me water.
Clinching a Grammy in record time.
I want a Grammy! Thank you.
Yet, as whispers of her being an industry plant spread, her meteoric ascent left many questioning the authenticity of her overnight triumph, contrasting with the struggles of countless other talented artists yet to taste such acclaim.
Tyla
Tyler, this is where I'm going.
Oh, yeah, Water.
Water.
Yeah.
She's like the biggest artist in New York that
Yeah.
people know is from SA.
Wow.
She's massive. And he was telling me, hey, you don't know it's Nota, man. You don't know if this is true or not. But I think he's onto something. But he's saying that should have been Shoma Josie. So what happened is Shoma Josie was dating her videographer, some white guy, right?
Okay.
And then they broke up. So when they broke up, this videographer started dating Tyler, right?
Yo.
And then he started like shooting music videos for her. And then he took her to America. So like, you know when Shoma Josie was on like John Cena and doing all those things?
Yeah, on Ellen
Yeah, there was
DeGeneres.
a team behind that.
And it was the videographer's influence.
Yes.
Whoa.
So now that team is on Tyler now. They're focusing on Tyler.
Wow.
They're pushing her like crazy.
Nice to see. His team put him in, that space as well. But it wasn't maybe his time or...
No, man. It's all manufactured, dog. Even the numbers are manufactured.
Who?
Tyler, those numbers, they're not real.
What do you mean they're not real?
She's been pushed by the
8
label.
million people streaming are real.
Man, dog, you from radio, do you know Payola?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
cool. So radio's dead now. Where's the Payola money going to? Streams. It's all manufactured, dog.
Nah.
But who do you pay then?
You pay who?
No, it's the major labels. So if you open up your phone right now, you must check the top 10 stream songs in SA, for example.
Yeah.
It's all artists that belong to major labels because they have a monopoly on the streams.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why when we release albums, it doesn't chart, but we have the biggest platform.
The rise of industry plants poses several risks to the music industry. Firstly, it undermines the credibility of artists who have worked tirelessly to build their careers from the ground up. When industry plants are artificially elevated to superstar status, it can be disheartening for independent artists who struggle to gain recognition despite their talent and hard work. Moreover, the proliferation of industry plants contributes to a homogenization of music, where artists are pressured to conform to a certain formula or image in order to achieve commercial success. This stifles creativity and innovation, as record labels prioritize marketability over artistic integrity.
Can you talk about industry plants a little bit? Like, I hear that term a lot.
Yeah. What does that even mean?
I don't even know what it means.
You know what that
really.
means to people? And it's so funny because the prerequisite years ago used to be you had to be an industry plant. And what industry plant means is basically like, we only know you because the industry planted you here. Well, that used to be the only way you could be known.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Think about it, right? It's like the first time I heard J. Cole was 2009 on Blueprint 3 on A Star Is Born.
Right.
I remember I bought Blueprint 3 and Cuddy's debut on the same day, September 9th, I think, 2009, right? September 13th, something like that. That was the first time I heard J. Cole. Then I heard the warm-up, and it was a rap, and I was a fan.
Mm-hmm.
He was an industry plant by industry plant standards because first time I hear he's on a Jay-Z album, that's a crazy
I think he
introduction.
was already signed to Jay.
But it's like, that used to be
I grew up in Queens, and he went to St. John's, I believe, and he was like, I saw him handing out.
Right, so you were like early in that way, but it's like,
before he was done.
it's like, you used to only be able to find out about artists if the industry pushed them.
Yeah.
And then the internet opened up and a lot of this like organic rise and guerrilla movements happened to the point where it was very clear, like if you blew up via internet and guerrilla style, or if like an industry put you there. And so it started this conversation of, nah, you're not as real as them. And, and for me, it's like, it used to fuck with me a lot, to be honest. People calling me an industry plant because...
Discredits all the work you did.
Yeah.
Bro, because I am the furthest thing from it. And it's like, and I get mad because I'm like, one, discredits the work, but two, I'm like, damn, bro, like, y'all are missing out on so much inspiration.
Furthermore, industry plants perpetuate a culture of inauthenticity within the music industry, where artists are valued more for their marketability than their genuine talent or artistic vision. This can erode trust between artists and their fans, as audiences become increasingly skeptical of whether their favorite musicians are truly expressing themselves or simply catering to industry demands. The rise of industry plants threatens to undermine the diversity and vitality of music by prioritizing marketability over genuine talent and creativity. But one thing we should all know is industry plants, artificially cultivated to meet market demands, may enjoy fleeting moments in the spotlight, but their manufactured success is built on shaky foundations. Like ephemeral blooms, they dazzle momentarily, but lacking the roots of genuine talent and resilience, they wither under the scrutiny of time. Deep within the industry's machinations lies a paradox. The very mechanisms designed to propel these manufactured stars to the forefront also sow the seeds of their eventual demise. For when the novelty fades and audiences crave substance over spectacle, the industry's gaze inevitably shifts in search of the next sensation. In this relentless cycle of hype and abandonment, the fate of industry plants hangs precariously, vulnerable to the whims of an industry always hungry for the next big thing.